working into this B site.
Good split. Silence backs up to get another one, but he's quickly traded by Trent. Sitting patiently in sight are going to be two members for 2G here, so a lot of work for G2 to get themselves into position and figure out where these flanks might be coming from.
That's a big ping, putting Gobera back, giving more space for G2 to take over this B site. Both of the players for 2G, though, holding in the back of B.
Who's got the first shot? Prize here on the screen, goes for one. There's a lot of sheriffs around on this round as well for 2G on the defensive side, trying to get the shots in to count. You get the damage for the rest of the team to clean up. Is it possible, though? Is a quick trade here on the Jonah P. And now it's just going to be one more. Gobera is hurt, tagged up and fallen now. Trent with 3 as he's looking for the last player. No time to plant, just a few seconds there. He will get it down, but it's the push in now from LZ.
In the back of this B site. Flash for them to peek out, but they just hold their ground towards the back.
The rotation's fast as well from the defense, though. Can they collapse now on the attackers? It's going to be big from LZ coming from the market area. And now they slowly walk into sight. Every corner is watched here with a bit of help just off the shoulder. Jonah P is going to peek and get that frag. And yes, it does look like in the 1v3, G2 will clap right back.
Lock down, allowing G2 to get a plant and also play a 5-man post plant right inside the site.
Bay hitting another one with this outlaw, getting maximum return on investment there. Still using the stingers to take down 2G inside the site. But G2 is also falling here like flies. Spike and LZ trying to make their way into the site. Jogmo has the head now of Spike in his eyes. Waiting to drop in. No, Spike's actually going to be able to deliver that one. A second now, and Trent's forced to fire through the smoke to get the classic shots in, and that's going to be a defuse. 2G come up with another round in the chaos there.
The outlaw or the op. Still continuing the same thing here on the attack, but Gobera. Challenge accepted.
Gobera loves the one-shots. You can see him doing this with the Guardian too at times. The Valen's gonna finally snuff out that aggression from the impact frags. Spike is close, but the lurk is from LZ to Spike. Wait, no, he does not wait at all. Goes right for the shot, and now they can start to make Jogamo sweat here. They'll wait for the pressure, watch for the lurk out, but ultimately wait for the plant.
He still has no idea where LZ is at.
Exactly.
Still saving grace right now for Jogamo as he has the ult after the plant.
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Jogamo, who else gets almost another one? Spike's able to find him though, just from the stairwell. The Thrifty now.
Spike and LZ, and they'll try to come through.
Great pings through the smokes, just absolutely countering the cover. As LZ and Spike come in huge, but Jogamo is gonna lay him low here with the judge. Continuing to move one shot, wants to get into somebody's face, and it looks like they'll be able to do enough damage to scare off 2G after they get a Thrifty round for themselves. almost going for the clutch again. Another kill. No, Silence able to jump shorty Jonah P in the face. And now Heaven is covered. What a crunch here onto the A site. 8 seconds left. It's not the first time we've seen the clock getting down to the pressure cooker here for the side of G2's takes. And they're got to try to find that plan. It is 5 seconds left to go, so they were still clean on it. And now 3 members of 2G trying to set themselves up here. 4, actually, as we see Silence just hiding under one of those mini-map icons. He's still going. The operator fight inside the site while he's trying to dodge the Hunter's Fury. They're just making this impossible. Last time we saw this, Jogamo went down and it was towards A. So this B hit has to be quick behind him. Oh my gosh. Nuclear from Jogamo as the Steel Guardian goes down and nobody's even looking or aware that he's gonna be popping out. Crystal clear and perfect protocol there coming in from the side of G2. A spike is planted and a 2G is just trying to recoup and figure out what they have left for this, and that's not going to be an LZ.
Yeah, I was going to say this probably had to be a instant save.
You have to expect somebody around a corner every single time. The off angle, the on angle. Baby Bay definitely on for that one on Silence, getting a bit of revenge. As now it's just kind of delayed defense and that utility coming out as the spike gets planted straight underneath. They still have Baby Bay and one more lurk actually coming in from Jonah P that's going to be very silent. He has a lurk on him though. God, they are thinking through this multiple times.
How does he know? How does Jonah look back to know that there was somebody pushing? Probably had the wall up actually on that B side.
And here, Prize jump. He's just denied the flank of 2 people. Incredible stuff here as G2 has such control over the map after these few rounds. Could be the final op trade of the half.
30 seconds.
Oh, Silence gets hit. He's going to get the one-way coming off of the Cypher trap rather. Nice job by Gobera to activate and help the team out. Watch out though, Jogamo's in spawn. Jogamo's creeping, he's trying to get to the alley, and he's able to take one down already as G2 flood the site.
12 seconds though, they haven't really gone into plant yet. LZ can come up huge!
Almost one shot comes through, but then he is taken down. Trent
Another 1v1.
doubling up on the Arsenal. Another red clock goes down as the spike hits. Almost a chalk dart coming in to help finalize this with 11 HP. Prize just needs to blow on Trent's knee here. And he can. He gets the headshot.
And being challenged falls back, but Babyface playing out in the open.
Nice shot by Baby. Very dangerous spot to play after one frag, actually, but he's going to stay. He's going to bide his time, and he's going to make it work with the rest of the util coming through a smoke at door. And that's where everybody's focus was, even with Baby Bay up top. So a little miscommunication there for 2G. A little aim lab there for Baby Bay.
You saw the Razor Vines being thrown all the way from the B site here from Jonah to just support and slow down the A side hit. Now the spike's down in the open. Gobera, I mean, he's up against the world, and it's being watched like hawks, and they're trying to have Baby Bay go for the hunt, but Trent's going to pick it up.
Wow. From LZ, and it's going to be the call from the IGL to come all the way back. Silence, beautiful shock dart to train that and get Valen a little bit tendered on that shot. They take him down. Hold now by Gobera in mid, and what a change across the map from 2G to bring it to 10-second plant.
Spike planted.
And a late lurk coming out from Gobera, but misses a shot. Gives a chance now for Baby Bay to lock it down.
He has the angle. Jonah P's already through, but he's actually quite low. They don't want to offer a spam back just yet. Baby Bay hits Gobera. Do they activate in sight? No, they're completely patient. Still got Chogamo as well. Clone and drone trying to get into the site. Jenny is going to be the focus for that first kill, but 2G is just able to find each target, mark it, and take it down. 20 health for Baby Bay here. Just seeing the top of Silence head, but that's going to be peeking out a second later. Kind of textbook nonetheless as they dive into the site here. Okay, Valen quickly stepping out, seeing the Jenny dash from Silence, is able to take that one down, read it before it even happened. And they will just wait here. Shock Dart goes through, tagging Valen a little bit, but it's worth the damage that follows. We got Prize very, very low right now, and the rest of the players trying to get a spot to defend.
Yeah, the shock dart just to allow 2G to close the door is a big thing for them to hold in the pulse plan, especially now at a 3 versus 4 low HP on the initiator. As you mentioned here, Ravine Prize, the 2 players inside the site have to come up huge. Missed time there on that push.
They're all just waterfalling into the site. LZ knows it now. What's going to be the push? What's going to be the play? Valen goes down. Prize actually gets a kill. Low NHP, but he's still finding frags right now from outside the site. They're playing cat and mouse as they show themselves and then hide, but Jonah P still able to find the mark. Take down 2. G2's defense here. They get to the front door and just break it down.
Well, that's 3 pistols playing towards Hell. LZ TP'd away from it though, so he still has his Vandal in the back of Hell.
LZ with 1. Still looking for another one. Almost gets that classic damage in. It's going to be the shorty drop from Baby Bay as they get into the site now. It's Gobera and Prize. And Prize finds just that with 1 onto Baby Bay. And now it's up to the IGL. Can he keep it going? That is a very ambitious move by Gobera without a trade possible. He missed the timing on the dart. I think they called for it, but not the drop timing. Fake diffuses come out, and this is going to be Prize's jump game. If he can do it, he gets the swing, he gets the kill. Out this far yet in the round, and he is going to get hungry. Takes a lot of damage, almost goes down on that, and now it's going to be the hit coming in from Trent, what he's known for best, and he does take Prize down immediately. And that's what G2 looks like when they're angry. 2 down before 25 seconds.
Playing against Silence though, nice turn away to flick back to get that pick onto Baby Bay. I love here that Trent didn't overextend his stay for the 3rd beam. Gets the pick, plays a number advantage. Despite the loss of Baby Bay, they still play 1 player up on the defense for G2.
Nice look for the chip damage. Silence still alive, so they can look to break onto site here in some way, but it'd be tough without enough control behind him. Right now, they're just holding angles. I think we're going to get a 25-second hit here. Oof. Maybe even sooner, as they have to make a try now. And Trent just has the angle ready for Valen to help in wine if need be.
Trent sticking out.
If need be. Not needed. 3 for Trent.
Side to support. Knife finds information though, so it's up to Trent to maybe to try to get a surprise kill. Recon to help out.
Spike down.
There was a nice paranoia through the back and pushed him out to the side, and they were able to get the kill. Nice ping. He knows what the actual play is, and Jonah P reads it and plays it perfectly off the knowledge that both players were just jumping out of the fight. Another right-click classic. They do still need to get prize over here really before they activate too hard. It could get sketchy. Jonah P takes down 2. They don't have too much to find in the site without the Sova initiation tool, and Jogamo drops 2 more.
And only 1 player left on a 1 versus 4. 12 seconds on the clock. 2G are not looking
There's that dart.
to bring it back exactly. They needed that a little bit earlier, but it's going to be too little too late.
Defenders win.
2G do not grab their map pick of Ascent. G2 will be the ones to topple that. The position on either side of B. Oh, a few kills to come in here under the silence of that smoke, under a paranoia as it happened. And now they're trying to break the BC link, but Baby Bay is going to be there to lock it down first. Pop flash down and up through the smoke as they just continue to get the kills across the board on 2G. They had the setup here, you can see, with the shock darts with a bit of the spray out, but they didn't have enough control of the site, and they do not have control of the round. Valen with 3. Now they have those 3 towards A ready for 2G. Spike's going to be able to drop one, though. Trent goes down. Spike continues through the site towards that right side with silence, and they're able to get a kill. Jonah P slows it for a moment before he goes down at the trade of Gobera. And now the 3v2, or 2v3, I should say, as they enter back in. There's one quick one from Jogamo, getting the stinger close, getting that stinger power. Now Baby Bay, does he have wings? Can he fly out of here and get the kills that he needs?
Nope, he'll take the stairs.
He's gonna take the stairs.
No
yeah,
wings.
That's fine. Not this time.
Damage would be good though, so he'll stay around the map, try to fight this against the last 2 players of 2G. But the fight was coming here from Jaw.
Whoa, they give no respect once again to that sewers play. Instantly to the extremities here. And they still have a look down long C, so they know there's no activation again. Like you said, just B is that worry. And they don't feel like it's a worry at all with the way they close in on it on the side of G2. Silence doing so much work last round and this round here. Start to capitalize. Spike as well picks another one up onto Valen as they start to just shred the numbers on the side of G2 here. Buddy system through garage. They do have that B control, but you see how careful 2G's moving.
Yeah. It's going to have to be a retake play on the side of G2. Ooh. Although Jonah just got spotted.
Spike planted.
I love the amount of attempts, the fights we're seeing here. Just a solo flash there to try to take one down. He might lose his life for these fights now as he's just drawing a little too much attention, but good damage onto Trent. Could get him. Hey, yeah, Baby Bay's bought enough time to come around the outside. There it is, the cleanup. Yet that dimensional drift about to run out. It's going to be a solo play here from Spike, and it almost gets 2. But Valen's now in a tight spot, quickly getting help from Jonah P as they enter the site. The Dastardly duo doing what they can to just drop people left and right. They're falling themselves, though, on the side of G2.
Now a kill contract as well. Should be an easy plant out for 2G. There was great stall in the very beginning on the side of G2, but the rest of the team finally followed.
Paranoia's flying through. Double taps on. Silence looking to make a play here, but he's got to get through a little bit of smoke to do it and find who's outside this. They are just spamming inside now. Steel Garden goes down to just tear the weapons now away. And 2G is not able to answer. Still jammed on the members. Now they finally come back up with the weapons, but they haven't done the dance enough around the smoke here from Jonah P. And it's only going to be Gobera left. He gets a shot, another foot kill and a Jogamo, and he tries to enter with the classic. They put them in a disadvantageous situation.
Definitely the pistols are really good against EG so far. Good on this opening.
Exactly where you are.
So Hero Guardian becomes now information as he ult on that body.
Well, Baby Bay goes for all the util to activate right now, so they just have to take a breath right on the side of 2G. And they walk in the spike right behind the duelist. Baby Bay is lurking though. The Judge could do a lot of damage when he gets flashed right at the last moment.
Free kill.
Not giving G2 enough credit in these situations that they'll be ready, that they'll be patient to keep those forward defensive spots. And already the push coming through here, Jonah, Baby Bay. It's in a pretty scary flank.
Who else?
Kills still. Okay, they're going to pressure it. That's going to be a Stinger getting a little upgrade as he moves his way through the map. Baby Bay is now going to be closing in on that last member of Spike.
30 seconds left.
The Valen's forced to fight inside. They have Spike, so they really don't need to move back towards anything else.
They also cannot give them one-on-ones though like that.
Spike is also Spike, and he is doing a thing right now as he starts to move towards the objective.
I go to Spike.
15's gonna have to move quick, but thankfully Jonah's in a great spot.
Bang, bang. They got to get this activation in soon. There it is. There it is. Prize unwrapping one, but Jogmo unwraps two as Valen gets his own. Oh, it falls apart so quick, Vansili.
And now the gap's been closed.
And they're waiting for each other too. Okay, now swing. Everybody one time. No mistakes.
Off the wall in this garage sign.
Hello.
Cutting through.
Corners can be like that when you don't check them. And it looks like that's one of the first times they actually were able to insert in that corner. So, you know, why would 2G be kind of worried about it? It's an always have to worry against G2 kind of thing.
And that's the difference here against G2. Just remember that first map when you're playing an off-angle inside wine after like 8 rounds on the defense for 2G. It's still being cleared by Valen. So that's just a lack here of trying to find that information and identifying these positions that players can be at. Valen doesn't even care here about being hit by the vulnerable. And Prize once again on the 1v4.
App? Oh my gosh. Dimensional Drift trying to give the Hunter's Fury a place to shoot. Eyes in the sky, if you will, as the kill contract comes out here. We finally get to see how this happens through the wall instantly. Could have had a Valen there with a double tap up. No worries if he did get hit. And this is a quick final round here. It seems like 2G kind of brushed off the pressure of this 5-round gap and played what they wanted to. It felt good onto Garage, and they pushed through. They work really well behind the Dimensional Drift. It's just, it doesn't have to be that every time, right?
It's unlucky because BBB got caught in the crossfire. He's still trying to hunt this Fury against Valen, and he runs right in front of him. This looks to be a sealed deal now for 2G for the last round.
Time to jump. You're done.
Last few kills from Jogamo. They look for the spike here, but LSE is able to get one. There's another one onto Trent. They're trying to hide in it. They're actually going to eat a flash right inside, too. All of them try to turn that, so it's going to delay even more. Now they get the gas in the face, too. Exactly what you were talking about. Just the layering of annoyance here by smokes, by coverage, and the ability to not find your target. Forcing now Prize to jump out. Valen's going to find 3, but he runs out of bullets. Not the extended clip he wanted.
One enemy remaining.
Prize and Trent. We're not down to a 1v1 just yet, but Trent's able to get that.
More of a death ball. 2 players following behind Jogamo. TP's into the site. And now here's the battle coming through.
All the way back to the right side of Logs. Gets the bite down and actually a bit of damage to follow up through that as the kills are trading into sight. 2-2, and now it's just Jonah P. After the swarm of 2G hits the site, Jonah gets a stinger through the smoke, goes for the classic jump around the right side.
And he's putting G2 in a position where they have to work as a group once again. And it works out. Counter lurk, one, a push up towards front B. Beautiful trades. G2 now somehow in a lead in terms of numbers.
Jonah. Jeez. Sees it, sets it up, knocks it down. Just the 1-2-3 here in G2's instances.
Formation for the side of Cobera.
Trent right down long, somehow separated from 3 that could have been peeking. Probably some util also going off, so not all guns out here, but that's 2. And the action long starts to initiate as well. Silence coming up with 1, but he's going to be low on this. So is Jonah P, but Jonah still wants to fight. Nabs off the double tap as well, I believe, on Silence. Here it goes. All right. He's got Jonah P. He's been hot all game. Can Silence do it again? Yes, he can. That's going to be a spike plant, though, as he comes back in. It was Gobera waiting just a moment for his teammate to get back in for the 2v2.
Yep, wall to scale and even a double tap after coming out of that gulag, but it's slowed down by Razorvines.
The drop to his left. The drop to his left! He hits the box. They weren't expecting it. It didn't make the full sound of breaking his own ankles. That's 1 from Valen. The leader to put him on the final point. Valen!
Are playing a very forward position on the side of Prize, and Spike's just going on a little bit of a stroll. Never expected the lurk here, the position from Trent outside of Garage, and that combo is going to be gone.
My ultimate is ready.
Jonah, rest of the team squeeze in here to add what could be the final pressure points onto this match versus 2G. Gobera again with the Guardian.
Double ping.
Comes up big, gets a ping, but they both jump out safe. Oh, he's trying to go off the residual pings from the ultimate. It's just not delivering enough info in time. And now they're set up to drop into the site. A little pain all around on these health bars, but G2 still stands a member up.
Now you had no choice but to drop down Heaven to get the most value. Being watched now, long range, easily done.
G2, 3 kills in an instant when you think the play had a little bit more to go, but that's been the story of this game. You think they had a little bit more.